I got a new t-shirt. In case you couldn't tell, it's a Cyberman t-shirt, and I wanted to wear it especially for this week's episode. In case you can't see it very well, it says Cyberman Finishing School. There's a little Cyberman with a top hat and a little teacup saying Elite Elite. I fell in love with this. I fell in love with this t-shirt, so I had to have it. So I have part 2 of my Let's Talk Doctor Who conversation with Nikki from Pennsylvania to give you today. This was the first Skype conversation I'd ever attempted to record, especially for a Let's Talk Doctor Who video. This one also features her boyfriend Jake. I hope you like it. So Jake is here. Part 2. Nikki, from America, Pennsylvania. You like Clara, and we were discussing briefly
Clara's my second favorite companion, actually.
Sorry?
Clara's now my second favorite companion.
And who's your first?
Rose, of course.
I really like Amy Pond. I like the connection he had with her. The fact that he met her as a kid.
Well, that was his mother-in-law.
Yeah, it's quite funny, isn't it? Just happened to come across his mother-in-law.
By the way, all of this is going to be spoilers for him. He's watched, like, how many episodes?
I'm on season 2, episode 5.
This is Jake, Nikki's boyfriend, for everyone who's a bit confused. So you're watching it then? You're watching it with Nikki?
Not really. We were watching Supernatural for a while.
You really shouldn't have said his mother-in-law. You've really ruined it.
Yeah, well.
Like, seriously, like, half of season 6...
He doesn't know who her daughter is.
No, not at all.
He doesn't even know who Amelia Pond is yet. He doesn't even know who Matt Smith is yet.
I'm going to put spoilers in this when I put this up on YouTube. Seriously.
Spoilers!
Oh, seriously. Oh, gosh. Nikki. It's going to become so obvious, though, isn't it?
It will be when he gets there.
Alright.
He won't know till, like the time when she becomes, like...
I hope you still
It'll
enjoy
take a while for him to figure it out.
So she's your second favourite. Rose is your first.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I like Amy. Like, it's not like I don't like Rose. And Martha was genuinely good. She gets played.
It's not like I don't like the other companions. It's just I like Rose and Clara more.
There you go. That's a fair thing to say. So, Clara theories. The mystery of Clara. For everyone who hasn't been watching Doctor Who. So before he started travelling with her in the Bells of St. John, he met her twice before in 2 different periods of time. That's a fair thing to say, yeah?
Yeah.
And she died in both. And then she met him again. And as far as we know, it's the same person. She looks exactly the same, and she's got the same name. And the mystery is, if it is the same person, which they are suggesting it is, how is it the same person? How is she doing that? What is she? Who is she? And what the hell's going on? That's the mystery of Clara. There you go. That was a good explanation, yeah?
Long-winded, but yeah.
Whatever. So, theories. Theories.
The theory, I found it on Tumblr, and I really liked this theory, was that the end of season 1, when Rose met the Dalek Emperor, and she saw all the different possible realities that could have come for the Doctor that could possibly be, she saw that at one point the Dalek Emperor had actually been this insane little Dalek on the Dalek Asylum and had somehow survived the explosion at that end of the episode, and decided that since she knew that the Dalek had helped the Doctor at one point, she would, show mercy, and she split the Dalek into a human... Basically, it's saying that Clara is formed from the Dalek Emperor, and that Rose took her and spread her throughout time and space to help the Doctor when he would most need it. When he would most need a companion, she would be there for him. And there's all these different, different proof in the different episodes. Like, there was the leaf that Clara keeps holding on to.
Yeah.
It was from a Norway maple, which is a big deal because Bad Wolf Bay is in Norway. There's the car that almost hit her dad that ended up making her parents meet. It looks exactly like the car that hit her father in the episode where Rose goes back in time and saves her dad. There's also the woman in the shop who gave Clara the Doctor's phone number. Yeah. People think that was Rose.
It could have been Rose. Some people are saying River.
I think it's Rose. I really hope it's Rose. I'm really supporting this theory that it's Rose that created Clara. There's not much explanation on why she keeps dying and coming up in other places, but I like the idea of it, of Rose being responsible. It gives an outlet for Rose to come back for the 50th special.
Yeah, I agree. So it makes sense there. But
yeah,
it's sort of like you would have to assume that she is the Dalek Emperor.
No, that's what they're saying, is that she is the Dalek Emperor. That what happened is her ship, close your ears if you don't want spoilers, that her ship crashed on that planet, and they found her, turned her into a Dalek, and that they knew that when she was a Dalek, she'd help the Doctor. So Rose saw that and was like, she showed this Dalek compassion because she knew at one point this Dalek helped the Doctor. So she, just for some reason, the insane Dalek on the Dalek Asylum that just so happened to be Clara ends up being the Dalek Emperor for some straight crazy reason. That's what they're saying, is that Clara crashes into this planet, turns into insane Dalek, morphs into Emperor Dalek, and then Rose shows compassion and spreads the Dalek's atoms throughout time and space and uses her to help the Doctor when she can no longer be there for him.
I would love that to be the actual outcome of who she is, but you know why I doubt that?
Why?
I doubt it because Stephen Moffat didn't write the episode, and he every single.
What episode?
What?
What? Oh, what? You mean the
He didn't write the episode with Rose being Bad Wolf, and usually, whatever is the outcome or the conclusion to the series is because of something he's written.
See, I feel like Moffat just might want to toy with our emotions enough that he might just pull Rose back into it, because he knows how much a lot of people's favorite companion is Rose.
I
feel like he wasn't there for Rose, but now he has the opportunity to pull Rose into his storyline that he could write.
That's my mum, by the way.
Hi, Ben's mum.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
They're American.
They're American.
Sorry. Where were we? What were we saying? Is your boyfriend Jake? Is he a brony?
Not really, no.
Oh, what?
My Little Pony fan. No.
How do you deal with Nikki being you're not a brony because you're not a guy, right? So what do they call you? What do they call people that like My Little Pony?
Brony? Brony is a general term that encompasses any fan of the show, but if you're getting technical, a brony is a male and a Pegasister is a female. Shut up.
Alright, okay. Alright, so moving on. We still haven't discussed your favourite... Well, we have, a little, but explain why your scariest villain is the Weeping Angels.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about scariest, there are a few episodes that I refused to watch at night because I was too afraid. And, the first of those was The Empty Child. That was definitely too scary for me to watch.
Yeah, I agree with the gas masks on the face. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
that one at night time.
Scary. I also didn't like the Madame Pompadour episode with the clockwork people. That kind of scared me. Them kept popping out and stuff. I don't like the idea of things hiding under my bed. The Weeping Angels too, the whole jump scare. I had to wait for the daytime to watch that. What else is scary?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, all the episodes you're saying you couldn't watch in the dark. I don't think I would.
Vashta Nerada, that's it. Those are the scariest ones. The Vashta Nerada.
Yeah.
I hate them. That scared the crap out of me.
He used the thing is Stephen Moffat used the dark for both of those villains.
The dark is encompassed in all of those. With the clockwork monster things, they head under your bed and the ticking thing. I
think that's what makes a good villain or a good scary villain. They play on people's primal fears, like being scared of the dark or being scared of small spaces, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can do a lot of stuff with that. Okay, so because I fear that I might be going on and I want you to spend some time with your boyfriend, let's
have an essay, right?
Let's talk about what you think is going to happen. With the end of the series being called The Name of the Doctor, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think, I've read that we find out his name.
I read that.
But it's supposed to, bearing in mind, this is supposed to lead on to a whole different a new series, and we're not going to look at Doctor Who in the same way again. We're going to find out.
They say that all the time. They do say that all the time.
I know, but apparently we're going to find out new things that are going to change how we look at Doctor Who, and I'm just wondering what you think is going to happen, basically.
I'm pretty sure we don't find out the name until the 50th anniversary, because I read somewhere that's when we find out his name. So they might just be teasing us with the name of the last episode.
Yeah.
And, it really upsets me that we get to watch this episode in May, and then we'll have to wait till November to watch the next one.
Yeah, I know, especially in the 50th year of Doctor Who.
I'm really sad I'm not going to be in London for that. But,
yeah.
No, I think, honestly, with the whole... The end of the last season ending with the whole... the question will be asked, one that has no answer, Doctor Who.
On the fields of Trenzalore at the fall of the 11th, the question will be asked. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I feel like they're just kind of teasing us, and it's going to be, because they barely focused on it this season at all. It was basically just finding Clara and the end of the Pawns. And I'm also extremely intrigued about the book in the episode with the Wi-Fi.
Oh, because Amelia Williams wrote it, yeah? And I heard that they made that into an actual ebook online that you can buy.
Really?
Just like, The Angels Take Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
You know the book that River wrote that they were reading in the episode?
That's not seriously a book, is it?
It's a book, yeah. My girlfriend actually...
Oh my god, I have to go buy that.
It's called something like The Angel's Kiss or something like that. But yeah, my girlfriend actually downloaded the book.
Oh, I have to go get that.
Silence Will Fall.
You haven't done that 6 times before at all.
Whatever. Don't tell the internet that.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't think we're going to find out his name? You think it's a big old...
I think we will find out his name eventually, but we're not... It's going to be, a huge thing all of next season, because they barely focused on that whole... at the end of the last season, it was this big deal about how the question will be asked, and, I thought this whole season would focus on that, and it's barely mentioned at all. It came up in the episode of The Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, where she found the book with his name in it.
With his name in it.
But now that she forgot it, it's it barely focused on his name at all, and so I feel like the ending of this season will kind of jumpstart that off, and then all of next season is going to be focusing on his name and the whole Doctor Who bit.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens on the fields of Trenzalore, because they say the fall of the 11th, but you know what I've heard? I've heard that Matt Smith is I've heard that this has been confirmed by Radio Times, and because Radio Times are basically the BBC, they're the official BBC magazine. Usually if they say something, it's true. I've heard that they've confirmed he's staying on Series 8.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know whether he's leaving in the middle of the series, but if it was the fall of the 11th, that suggests he's going to regenerate.
Doctors never leave in the middle of the series.
Yeah, they never leave in the middle, do they?
It's always the series finale.
Yeah, so if he's going to stay on, he's going to do another series, which is good, because one, it means he's surpassed David Tennant's sort of amount of episodes as well.
Pisses me off because David Tennant should whatever.
It's just, anyway, it's awesome because
sorry.
You know why I like it? It's because a lot of people basically try to say a lot of people have talked him down, saying he's not capable of doing what David Tennant did. But I think if he gets to Series 8, he's already achieved what David Tennant did, and he's done it in his own way. So I think that's a really good thing.
I suppose, yeah.
So I would applaud the guy if he does all the way to the end of Series 8, whether he regenerates or whatever happens. Because I know that people have their opinions on Matt Smith, but I genuinely do like the guy, his quirkiness and stuff. And I know people try and it's because people pick certain parts of each Doctor's character, and they different parts of them appeal to them. David Tennant being quite flirty and a bit cray. Is that how all the cool kids say it? A bit cray in the head, crazy.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know. He just appeals to me because I feel like I can relate to the guy. I don't know why, but
okay.
Sorry, I'm going on.
It's okay. I feel like we should probably end this soon because it's getting kind of long.
It is. How should we end it?
I don't know. You're the one that does these.
I'm so sorry. It's because I've never filmed a Skype conversation ever, and this is so weird.
Well, at least it's more natural than having it scripted out or something.
Okay, so what are you doing for the 50th anniversary? This is how we'll end it. 50th.
Originally, I was going to spend it in London and go to Cardiff maybe and just hang out with you and enjoy it when I was in England. But now that I'm going to be stuck
in Cardiff for the 50th anniversary because it's where it was made.
I was planning on probably spending the weekend in Cardiff and enjoying that, but since I'm going to be stuck in America, I'm probably just going to have some friends over, and we're probably just going to have a huge Doctor Who party like we did last year for the anniversary.
Doctor Who party for the 49th birthday. Did you do that on the 23rd?
I mean, yeah, we got together and we watched the episode. I'm not sure. Yeah, we watched it on the 49th.
Not bad.
Oh. My phone.
Alright, well, I'm going to shut up now.
Okay, I gotta go answer the phone.
Thanks for doing this and blah blah blah. It's been nice meeting you all, and Jake, and I know Nikki already. Oh my god, I suck at ending calls. Ah.
Bye, Ben.
Bye, and do you want to say bye to the thing?
Bye, Internet.
Alright.